Hello everyone, day 52. It's now 11 p.m. Just did work, did the kid routine, and then came out and put up the next two plasterboards. So these ones were honestly less of a chore than the first few, because I know what I'm doing more now. Even though these two had absolutely nothing to cut out on them except for just cut the bottom off, and that one just had literally the one box. But then yeah, took what I learned and did that one a lot better, screwing into the pattress before trying to cut the box. Then I took what I learned on that one, did this one much better. So this one I used all the measurements that I'd written down and taken pictures of, and marked the exact center of each of the holes. And then use my hole saw, which I put away now. Just put a little hole through the plasterboard, hence the happy little holes there. In fact, look, you can even see how close I was to the cross. Not very. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit low energy, absolutely knackered. So yeah, I did those off of the wall, and then put it onto the wall and fed the wires through those holes. These ones here I've actually cut out because I put on the, I don't know what I'm going to call this, media center plank. So for those of you who haven't been following along, I've got 3 screens and a TV that goes above it. I'm a software engineer, so I need 4 screens. Well, actually, you always need one more screen than you got. So there'll be one in the middle, one, and then the big TV up there. So this will have a double power supply for 2 of the screens, and then a single power supply on the right for another screen. And then this will be a brush plate to allow things through. The bolts hold the screen mounts onto that plank, so I'll be able to mount the screens, get them perfect, and then put it straight onto this wall. Why so many black dots? Well, there's not as many as you think. So looking at the pattern, we've got ones going up the upright at the same spacings as before, and then along the edges. So that's these 2 rows. Then around each of the holes, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, missed there. So yeah, 4, just to keep them strong to the pattress. Same up there. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. So yeah, that will be another brush plate, and then there's a channel that runs through the wall for these 3, and then that's another power supply one for the TV, and then this is fire alarm, which is going there. So yes, that plate goes chunk on there. So what are all these extra holes? Well, then actually screw holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are holding that to the wall. So that's what those screw holes are. So actually, although it looks like complete chaos, everything's there for a reason. Here, 2 more double sockets and then the data port. So yeah, there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry, I was looking at my view. So these holes round here are holding the plasterboard to the pattress there, and then 3 here plus that one for that one. And then the rest are literally just on the uprights again. So that ends all of the tricky ones where I need to cut out, with one exception. This one's going to be a beggar, isn't it? So, got the diagonal on the top, and then at the bottom I've got a hole for the fuse spur, which actually I need to pull that cable out, and then I've got a hole for the radiator power supply, and I've got to mark exactly where those screw holes for the whatchamacallit, the radiator bracket are going. So that one is going to be a hell of a chore. So tomorrow I'm going to start with that one and just practice doing a diagonal. That's all I've got time for tonight. So yeah, do chuck me a like and subscribe. I'd love it. I'd love to know how you're feeling about the build in the comments. And yes, tomorrow we'll also try, if I get time after doing that, I'll put in half a board on there, and then I will look to putting half a board there. Oh, how strange. The camera sees my festoon lights in the garden as flashing. So yeah, and then I'll just chuck a tiny bit up there, and then I'll do the door reveals and the window reveals at the same time after I've got the main boards on the wall. But what we have now is, to all intents and purposes, starting to feel like an actual room. Wow, how strange. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.